Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets were clear, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good morning, Golden Eagles. Today is June 13th, and today is our graduation day, the day that we sign off. I know this may not be the graduation that we imagined or even hoped for, but to say the least, I'm extremely grateful for the people and the memories made throughout our high school experience these past 4 years. And I know all of us seniors are going to go off to do great things in this new chapter in our life, and just welcome everyone to our 108th commencement ceremony for Ferndale High School, a graduation that we will never forget.
Nauciam Carlos Senesnat Commencement, Nasisu Qual Conesnat Tacho, Naslik Conesqual Akaquinisco, Auskan Sheet, Clemichasin, Iutatin, Conesquonok. Hello everybody, my name is Carlos. I come from Lummi. I'd just like to share a few words. I'd like to thank you all for coming here. I'm still learning the Lung language. I'm still learning how to speak it. Hello class of 2020. Some of you may know me as President of Chesquin, a classmate or as a friend. I'm glad to have an opportunity to come up here and share a few words on how high school went. I came into high school somewhat nervous just because I didn't know my way around and how my classes were going to go. What I did not realize was how many good memories I was going to make and how many bonds I was going to make as well. Those 4 years in high school, I grew so much. I never thought I was going to miss school as much as I am right now. I look back at those times I went to lunch. I just thought it was going to be like this forever, but just in a blink of an eye, it was all gone. I feel like last year we were all freshmen. I have to say, I do not think I would have made it through high school if I didn't make those great bonds with my teachers, my friends, and my parents, of course. I know we all didn't see this coming, the whole COVID stuff. We thought that there was only going to be a few more months of school and that we were going to our senior prom. However, I guess that is how life is. We did it through even tough times. I am proud of all the seniors out there who graduated this year. I cannot wait to see what the future holds for Ferndale High School. This will always have a place in my heart. And just want to say that as a Native American, I feel like we did a lot of stuff too for, Chesquin. Smacky helped out a lot. We celebrated Treaty Day, which is pretty cool. And I just want Smacky to come up here and sing a song with the flute. Let's go.
Siam and Nashalacha Siam. Smacky it's on the snat. Chucklamisan. Nukchisan Maqualia Quinisanat Tatchel. Nastleek Quinisqual, Coquino Squal. Outsan Kachit, Chucklamichasan. E Utatasan Quinis Twinauk. U Atlasan Quinis Ongus. Tsan the Stila Matiakaias. Tlatsan Nashalacha Quinis Atla. My dear friends and relatives, my name is Smakia. I come from Lummi. I would like to thank each and every one for being here today. I would like to say just a few words. I don't know the Lummi language. I'm still learning how to speak it. And I'm here on behalf of my relatives that are graduating today. And I'm here to offer a song. The song of honor and a song of peace. May we come together and continue to grow.
Diamonds are pieces of earth that have been through a whole lot. Your science teachers can walk you through this better than I can, but what I can tell you is that diamonds form at very high temperatures and pressure. In fact, temperatures during the formation process reach at least 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. In short, our most precious gems are born during conditions that would destroy most things. And yet, despite the pressure, despite the temperatures, diamonds emerge.
Diamonds emerge under pressure. You, the class of 2020, are emerging under circumstances that seem dire, circumstances that seem close to despair. Our dear students, our class of 2020, you have risen under pressure, under unprecedented turmoil and unimaginable circumstances. You have risen.
And because we have watched you rise, we know this: you are strong, you are resilient, you will change the world. Please believe this about yourselves. You will change this world.
Now, don't get us wrong. You may not emerge from this as perfectly cut and shiny objects. You may emerge from the circumstances around us with bruises, concerns, losses. Please grieve those things. We grieve them with you too.
Your class motto refers to the good old days, as in these times spent at Ferndale High School may someday be referred to as the good old days.
And the days have been good. They have been remarkable. They have been filled with musical theater, band rehearsals, and early morning football practices.
They have been filled with Mecha Club, basketball games, volleyball tournaments, and spring baseball and softball.
They have been filled with track meets, cheerleading, FFA, projects, and long days at the fair.
They have been filled with first jobs and family responsibilities.
They have been filled with Oksala and learning the sacred Lummi language.
They have been filled with art projects, history assignments, math, world language, and all manner of classes, clubs, and activities that have caught your eye and kept your interest.
We think that you will remember all of the ways you spent your time at Ferndale High School, and we dearly hope that your time prepares you for your next steps.
But what we believe makes this time so special is the people around you, the people you walked to class with, the teachers who spent extra time to help you through, the coaches that made you better and pushed you harder.
These were the good old days, our dear class of 2020.
And it has been our great privilege to share them with you. As you emerge into the world, we know that your class is destined for great things.
Remember, diamonds are born under pressure. Go out, class of 2020, and shine.
Congratulations, graduates. You did it.
We have been talking about and looking forward to this moment for 13 years. This is not at all what any of us expected it to look like, but we made it. A few months ago, if you would have told me that we would have missed out on the second half of our senior year, aka the best semester of high school, I would not have believed you. A lot of us have been looking forward to spring senior nights, spring fling week, prom, and of course graduation. We've watched the last 3 senior classes get to count down their last days in the lounge. We clapped for them as they did their final walk down the halls of FHS and said their final goodbyes. We have thought to ourselves, that's going to be me in a few years. And now that we are here, it's nothing like what we expected. The last 3 months have been extremely tough for all of us and has really tested our patience and creativity. None of us knew that March 16th would be the last time we stepped foot in FHS as a student. It was the last time we went to lunch with our friends, or even just the last time we were all together. Although this year hasn't worked out the way we imagined, let's not forget about how we got here. All the assignments, projects, tests, practices, games, club meetings, early mornings, and long days. These last 13 years of education have formed us into the young adults that we are today, and that is one thing that COVID-19 can't take away from our class. You could call the class of 2020 the guinea pig class. We grew up testing new curriculums throughout elementary school. We were the first class of 6th graders to get moved into the middle school, and we are now the first senior class to finish our senior year from home. We have overcome so much, but I sometimes wish we could all go back to the simpler days of elementary school. Remember that feeling in elementary school right before the annual field day was about to start? The rush of trying to fill up your entire punch card with stamps so you could get a popsicle at the end? Or running as hard as you could in the jogathon because all the parents were watching and cheering you on? Taking class field trips to the beach in matching tie-dye shirts, rainy day recess in the halls, and of course, I'm sure we all remember the legendary Scholastic book fairs. My personal favorites were the Smensels. Then came the scary transition into middle school. Remember the nerves of seeing all the kids from different elementary schools for the first time, but then realizing they were actually just like you and just as nervous. Going through multiple awkward stages of braces, bad hair, and probably not the best hygiene. Middle school was tough, but just like everything else, we made it through and had some crazy times. Getting to high school as a freshman was exciting but also terrifying. My first couple of weeks of high school, I would text my friends before school so I wouldn't have to walk in alone. I remember thinking that the seniors that year looked like full-grown adults who had everything figured out. Now that we are seniors, we know that is not the case. And we will always remember the Friday night football games, class competition pep assemblies, and crazy dress-up days. Oh, and don't forget the awkward school dances. Though some memories we wish we could forget, we always have them there to look back on. Throughout all of our years of school, 2020 seems so far away, yet here we are. Thank you to every teacher, coach, counselor, and mentor that never gave up on us and helped us to get where we are today. We couldn't have done it alone, and you have all impacted our lives forever. Even though we can't be all together right now, we will always have the memories and friendships that we made at Ferndale High School. From the class of 2020, thank you for the amazing times, hilarious moments, and obviously, thank you for the diploma.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. For the world we're gonna make.
There's a house we can build, every room inside is filled with things from far away.
Special things like a pile, each one there to make you smile. On a rainy day, they can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design.
Everyone has a role model. Some of you study Michael Jordan or work with Jake Locker to enhance your athletic skills. Others of you might listen to Tai Lopez to increase your entrepreneurial knowledge. And some of you might watch every Apple and Microsoft press conference to stay updated on the newest devices. Maybe some of you do all of that. But what all these people have in common is that when they speak, someone is hanging on their every word. One of my role models is Master Oogway from the movie Kung Fu Panda, because he said something and I hung on every word of it. He said that, quote, "Yesterday is history, tomorrow is a mystery, but today is a gift. That is why it is called present." present. We spend a lot of time thinking of the past. Maybe there's an argument from last week that you just found the perfect comeback to. Or maybe there's a basketball game that you would have won if you had just made that one pivotal shot. Beyond that, the time we don't spend on the past, we spend thinking of our ever-nearing futures in college or our careers, our families or our friends. Or maybe some of us are just thinking about what we're going to eat next. But in the midst of dwelling on hindsight and planning for the future, we tend to lose the present. I'm here to say that the present is the most important time of our lives because it's the only time that we have true control over. Now, let me start 5 years ago. I'm just kidding. Let me start now. Here I am, giving a speech in front of a small crowd of, 30 people. I'm standing on a raised platform and I'm speaking towards a camera. At this moment, I could do anything. I could jump off this stage and run away. I could crumple up my notes and start making stuff up. Maybe I am making this up. But I can choose what I want to do, and I choose to stay here. But what about all of you watching? Some of you are with your friends, some of you are with your family, some of you both, and others neither. You could choose to stop watching. You could walk away. You could call my phone right now and disrupt my speech. But I'm hoping you also choose to stay, because in the past, I spent a bit of time writing this. In the future, I'm going to ask my friends how I did. And in the present, I'm speaking to you about all of us, the class of 2020. I'm going to tell a story now, a story of who we are right now, and a story of living in the moment. As Taryn said, on Monday, March 16th, we were all together for the last time. Chances are we won't be in the same place again, ever again. The closest that we got was our parade last night. But what if today was that day? What if we all came together for the last time? What would we do differently, knowing that it would be our last time together? I'm going to put myself there. I would say goodbye to the teachers that shaped me into who I am today, and I would thank them. I'm going to order even more pizza than I did last time when I joked about it being our senior Last Supper, but that turned out to be kind of true. I'm going to appreciate being with friends, and I might even admit that I'll miss our breaking down high school with its bumpy track and its flooded auditorium, because I'm not sure if anywhere else would allow me to steal 2 gallons of ice cream from the teacher's lounge in the middle of my AP Physics class to eat, because it was really hot that day. The thing is, we can do all that now. We can contact those who we love, we can see our friends, and we can eat more pizza and ice cream. So do it. Live in the moment, embrace the present, do what you want to do now, and don't wait for the future. Like, go for a walk, pet a dog, buy some pizza, pet the dog again, slay a dragon, I don't know, whatever you want. I may have gotten a little carried away at the end there. But what I'm trying to say is, live in the now. Use the present as a tool to shape your life into what you want it to be. Our time in school has been crazy. We've faced countless obstacles to get to this altered form of what we thought our future would hold. Like Taryn said, we were the first group to have 6th grade at the middle school. We heralded in the school tablets and laptops, and we've gone through countless types of standardized tests. But we pushed through. But we lost some of us along the way. Now, as we meet each other at the finish line of this part of our lives, or maybe more accurately the starting point of the next part of our lives, we aren't finding ourselves at Civic Field lined up in rows of our friends. We aren't walking the halls inspiring the younger kids just like we were inspired. Instead, we're here. So wherever you are, wherever you've been, and wherever you may be, you made it, and we made it. So use the present wisely. It truly is a gift. Thank you.
When kids are young, most want to be a teacher, doctor, firefighter, all of the above. Me, I wanted to be a grown-up. I was that kid. When I was with my babysitter, I'd be quick to grab her purse and put on her heels just to stand in the mirror and stare at myself. Try and see a little bit into the future, I guess. Back then, the thought of growing up was so easy. Not only did I think I was ready, but I was excited. Now, things have changed a little bit. What once was such a simple concept has turned into something much bigger and much scarier. Sometimes I miss the little Camry who thought she held the world in her hands. Although some of that naivety has faded away, I think there's something to learn from kids in that sense. We may know a little more than that 6-year-old standing in front of the mirror did, but our future is still as wide, and our potential is just as great. At a time like now, there are many unknowns. What we once knew as normal has shifted, and will continue to shift as our lives progress. The biggest difficulty will be learning to adapt and adjust to situations that we can't control. No matter how difficult it is, sometimes we have no choice but to use the skills we have built to continue on a path. Seeing the whole picture is overwhelming, but in order to reach our end goal, all we can do is take it a step at a time and do what we can in the moment. Sometimes that is merely getting out of bed and getting dressed for the day. Other times, that might look a little more productive. This past year has been one of the most difficult of my school career. As I'm sure many of us understand, we have all gone down a similar path, applying for schools, or working towards other post-high school plans, looking into scholarships, working, and balancing other activities as well as home life. This was not simple or easy in any way. Now, we're watching some of the biggest parts of our senior year being stripped away in front of our eyes. We haven't known or even been able to predict the outcome in many situations, and some parts of life will continue to be that way. I'm a little sick of hearing that this is going to benefit us in the future, because no matter how true it is, we're still missing out on elements of our year that would have been valuable. However, what this has done is force us to adapt to the situation and quite literally take it day by day, because we don't know what the next day or even hour holds for us. This skill will be used throughout our lives. I'm a planner. I like to lay things out perfectly. Spontaneity isn't something that I've been able to get used to in my life. But this year, I took CWP with Carlson. And if you didn't know, Carlson is the best listener. Most of the time, I'd walk in that class and complain to him about everything I was worried about in my life or what was going wrong, and all he'd tell me was that things were going to work out. Sometimes I didn't like that answer because it took some control out of my hands, but looking back, that lesson has really shaped me, not only with our current situation, but also in day-to-day life. Not everything can be predicted, and many things most definitely cannot be controlled. May we embrace that idea as we continue to grow. At the end of the day, it'll all be okay. No matter the fear or uncertainty that we feel, each situation will work itself out. We will find joy in the beauty of living life and figuring it out. Despite the fact that things will work out, one of the best pieces of advice been given came from my mom, and she always said, "Don't shoot for low-hanging fruit." The highest fruit might be the hardest to reach, but it's the sweetest and tastiest and will always be worth the extra work. So although it's important to move with the flow of life, it doesn't hurt to set your sights high and shoot for the moon. In doing so, you set yourself up to be more successful and have a better backup plan for when things don't quite go as expected. Give yourself and others grace. Love hard and forgive quickly. We're all figuring out this weird thing called life, and each person is on a separate journey. Be grateful when you have the opportunity to cross paths with other individuals and greet everyone with kindness, because no matter how cliche it sounds, we really don't know what people are going through. Thank you, Ferndale. You have shaped us in many ways and provided a large stepping stone in our path. As we continue on, we will forever remember this as our first home, and for that, I am so grateful. Go Class of 2020.
It is my honor and pleasure, as I say with great pride, the following: members of the school board, parents, relatives, and friends, I attest to the fact that all members of the class of 2020 standing before you have met the graduation requirements of Ferndale High School and the state of Washington and are graduates of our school system.
Jada Benton. Jake Brosell. Asta Banot. Ilya Castrejon. Ellery Boyd. Aaron Cruz. Tyree Clay. Natalia Bartos. Jonathan Clover. John Burns. Chandler Stephen James Bothorpe. Barry Berrigan. Mallory Bird. Ashley Archer. Victoria Brandt. Christian Bashirs. Levi Campbell. Colin Brogley. Carlos Cambron. Camry Krozak. Kelsey Blakely. Brianna Burns. Braden Castaneda. Trey Anderson. Trevor Bushnell. Sandy Ilone Cruz. Henry Bergman. Windward graduate Elijah Bridgestock Montoya. David Garcia Garcia. Jessica Marie Fox Cunningham. Oliver Delia. Madison Cooper Fair. Courtney Jones. Elliot Brown. Carlos Castaneda. Sir Charles. Chase Fisher. Madison Renee Ashbaum. Keely Galloway. Kenneth Cooper. Zachary DePapi. Resleen Dillon. Isabella Gallardo. Zachary Towers. Windward graduate Madeline Edwin. Alyssa Gammons Reese. Emmanuel Mendoza. Miranda Finkbonner. Ellie Gum. Maggie English. Samuel Fabian. Madeline Dennison. Ron Hensley. Sierra Dawkins. Brennan Garcia. Taryn Ganger. Terry Fassett. Melanie De Leon. Nicholas Dallas. Spencer Garza. Tyler Demarest. Skylar Fraker. Michael Bernard. Reese Gillespie. Piper Graham. Madeline Granger. Kyle Gunter. Danielle Goki. Jonathan Gonzalez. Zoe Zamira Dodge. Isabel Gonzalez. Jenna Lemley. Lonica Jansen. Zachary Dahl. Samantha Hagan. Jaren Green. Riley Finkbonner. Jacob Garza. Jasmine Dominguez. Adele Erickson. Tristan Julius. Riley Johnson. Samson James. Malia Honrud. Garen Hatchett. Kayla Hickok. Dustin Vanderyacht. Windward graduate Tegan Hudson. Cheyenne Lane.
Amber Marie Hunt. Lillian Locks. Samantha Hartley. Anna Corinne Huffman. Emma James. Morgan Lynn Joseph. Nicholas Foster Levitt. Destiny Lopez. Hayden Heston. Calvin Holman. Madeline Lee. Sukhjit Kaur. E.L. Henry. Jessica Long. Noah Semu. Nicole Kennerly Hedrick. Tyler Kennerly. Jalen Leland. Emily Kinsfather. Caitlin Jones. Chelsea LaPlante. Isaiah Kimber. Sydney Lang. Alex Cosayo. Yuri Kazantsev. Donald Hughes. Travis Lindquist. McKenna Holtrup. Jack Linares. Spencer Leland. Jack Knipe. Jaden Huntley. Kai Malachi Laxo. Sebastian Hernandez. Jared Jones. Nathan Ustra. Manpreet Kaur. Andrew Cutts. Connor Ledan. Mackenzie Miller. Caleb Morgan. Caitlin Larmer. Christina Miller. Raul Ramirez. Malachi Ledbetter. Trevor Morris. Natalie Monks. Darren Mayberry. Mackenzie McGarry. Lucida Olson. Sapphire Miller. Tristan Moeller. Emily McAllister. Victoria Lane. Sasha Lane. Maddie Elaine Kraft. Alexis Ustra. Japney Molly. Haley Minturn. Austin Minturn. Ethan Nolan. Abigail Miller. Brandon Nowak. Angel Nunez. Kylie Ochoa. Megan Miller. Madeline Madsen. Madison Morrow. Mark Rodriguez. Jamie Mason. Shane Pietrantonio. Austin McManus. Chloe Nelson. Joseph McCutcheon. Haven Ponde. Umari Prudente Platon. Eliza Reyna. Riley Ann Poston. Shelby Robinson. Michelle Scott. Shayla Pitt. Jessica Tina. Joshua Burton. Darius Rao. Mackenzie Macbeth. Jennifer Para. Josiah Rule. Xander Rudd. Nicole Richards. William Park. Gregory Roberts. Avery Reevy. Kanan Reevy. Abigail Rosenberger. Cristobal Rodarte. Saul Maldonado Avendano. Eric Maldonado Avendano. Isaac Rubel. Lana Parks.
Brisa Infante. Isaac Martín Oseguera. Graciela María Puentes. Joan Vladimir Padilla Espinosa. Samuel Alejandro Perez. Kenny Ray Poplin. Trent Pepar. JC Robideau. Sarah Madeline Pringle. Alex Antonio Perez. McKenna Lynn Pointer. Windward graduate Lay Tajik. Callan Tagent. Austin Priest. Edward Martyr Torres. Damanbir Singh. Kai Julian Schonborn. Snejana Sportla. Bogdan Sholga. Gurkirat Singh Sahoda. Catherine Bretsky. Parmita Salehi. Jasmine Leilani Schaus. Haley Tuttle. Anita Chivnikov. Mariah Solomon. Megan Solomon. Thaddeus Van. Eleanor Scott. Josephine Scott. Cooper Toxtell. Michael Smith. Angela Marie Tenno. Laura Therian. Rachel Sitterding. Trent Schneider. Ethan Vanderheiden. Jocelyn Sieg. Ashley Thomas. Isaac St. George. Victoria Sportco. Rylan Van Knocker.
Matthias Starr. Taylor Smeltzer. Nathan Waltari. Colby Ted. Asia Sahagan. Marion Vogelzang. Kylie Reimers. Carly Woods. Braden York. Alec Wharton. Jackson Wibbins. Windward graduate Destiny Watson. Tyler Wanlin. Max Wazalewski. Taylor Warner. Caden Wellington. Johnny Silk. Briley Willett. Tanner Zolke. Abram Stoppler. Annalie Zawicki. Nevaeh Whiteman. Gavin Woodward. Harper Tips. Maggie Walker. Alyssa Willett. Rome Williams. Sarah Elizabeth Comlin Sullivan. Sadie Olson. Zoe Warner. Anna Uden. Aaliyah Washington.
Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, friends and family, it is with great pleasure I present to you for the first time the 108th graduating class from Ferndale High School, the class of 2020.
Seniors, please stand. The class of 2020 will move their tassels in unison, signifying our togetherness at commencement and marking the official moment of our graduation from high school.
Okay, Golden Eagles, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, move tassels.
Congrats!
Hi, my name's Easton Lemos and I am with Life and Light.
And I'm Scott Krenz and I'm with Jostens.
Class of 2020, we hope you enjoyed your virtual graduation experience.
As we've partnered through this experience, I've learned a lot about Life and Light. Look forward to learning more, but they want to give back. In fact, for the first time that I can remember, you're going to have an opportunity to have free downloads of the images that they've taken. The way in which you do that is follow the link here across your screen and enjoy.